welcome to Swamp Camp on a surprisingly mild late autumn day. There's even some leaves still left on the tree to give us a bit of cover. Good to be out, really is. I love this place. It may be a swamp, but it's my little piece of heaven. So the first thing to do, get camp set up and then get a brew on because I'm parched. Bit of a slog walking in with all that weight. So we've got all the camp set up, my usual hammock equipment. I'll just run you through what I've got in case you're interested. Some of you may be. So there's one tigress table and chair that I always use. Good bit of kit that is. So the hammock is a Hennessy with a bug net sewn in. Well, there's no bugs at the moment. The underquilt is a war bonnet from America. Hammock gear top quilt, no zip. It's not a sleeping bag, it's a top quilt. Nice and easy to get in and out of. And my psychedelic pillow that I don't know the make of offhand, can't remember. So we've got a nice big ultralight designs 4x3 tarp. Lovely bit of kit that is. The beauty of this setup over like a tent is you don't get any condensation because of the airflow. And I do like to see out when I'm in the hammock. So the view from the hammock is that. Now that is pretty nice to wake up to, isn't it? So I'm just going to make an improvised fire just to make a brew. No point in lighting the main fire, is there? We'll just take a couple of bricks from the fireplace. Put them there like that. The kettle will go there. That time I took that kettle home for a clean. Now we'll use a firelighter to get it going. No fancy bushcraft. Now we're just going to use the free fuel that's lying around on the ground. A bit like a Kelly kettle. I would have bought the Kelly kettle, but it's all extra stuff to carry. So these twigs should be more than enough to boil a kettle. Really struggled to get some heat into that fire. The wood is so damp. We've had weeks of rain, so the moisture content in the wood is too high, so it smokes and smoulders. Hopefully we can get enough of a blaze going to cook dinner later. Don't really need the fire for warmth because it is quite mild today. Surprisingly mild. So we've got a brew. Cheers. Next job, process a bit of firewood. But rather than flog me guts out with a handsaw, I've got one of these. Takes a DeWalt battery. Bit of a story behind this. So I tried to order one on eBay, but eBay in their wisdom wanted proof of age. Got to be at least 18 or 21. The only way I could prove that I was old enough for a bladed weapon, as they called it, was having a credit card. I haven't got a credit card. I haven't had a credit card for years. So after a lot of messing about, I got my daughter to buy it for me with her credit card. It got dispatched. I got a notification saying it had been delivered, but it bloody well hadn't, because I was in that day. I don't know if you've had any hassles with every courier. Bloody useless. They couldn't supply proof that they had delivered it, but they claimed they had. But it hadn't turned up. And of course, eBay thinks, yeah, that's it, deal's done. Complete. Purchase complete. It's been delivered. So I couldn't get my money back. So I lost my money on that one. and lo and behold, that particular item suddenly disappeared from stock everywhere. So I managed to find this one on Amazon. It was double the price, but at least Amazon didn't want any proof of age, not age verification. So I just ordered it on Amazon. It came the next day. Absolutely brilliant. But it was double the price. It was 50 quid or 52, something like that. 50 something. And I've got a few DeWalt batteries, so I know the batteries are decent. That's the main thing. Nice powerful batteries. So that's the boring story of the little mini chainsaw, which I'll demonstrate in a minute when I've had my tea. So I've just found this in my stash. Peroni 0%. If you saw my last wild camp with my son, that's what I bought it by mistake. It's like piss water. So, can you guess what I'm going to do with it? Three points for whoever guessed it right. Who needs 0%? Missed. So while we've still got some daylight, I'm going to prepare dinner, which is going to be chicken kebabs. Look at those beauties. Whoa. Do like a mushroom. Cut the chicken breast up, some chunks of onion, salt and pepper, job's a good one. I got these on eBay the other day. Proper skewer, Greek skewers. I had to sharpen the end a bit. The dreaded onion. Bloody hate messing about with onions. I haven't got no PPE this time. I'm going to cut these into nice generous chunks. Co-op finest chicken. Right, what shall we have first? Some mushroom, I think. That should do for that one. So I've got enough to make 2 or 3 of these. Should be a nice tasty dinner. Plenty of salt and pepper. So we're rapidly losing the light, so let's get this fire lit. The temperature's dropped. So what I like to do is put some big old logs in the bottom. Gives us a good base for our fire. A couple of firelighters. Might use 3 actually. Get our smaller stuff on. Hopefully it catches all right. While we're waiting for the fire to establish, I'll crack open one of my beers. A proper beer. Adnam's Ghost Ship. You know I like this stuff. I did clear up the glass, by the way, of the broken bottle. That was really satisfying, that was. Who the hell needs 0%? What's the bloody point? That is nice. That's a 9 out of 10 beer, that is. Cheers. The fire's died down a bit. Gonna get these kebabs on. kebabs are done. They look done to me. Need to get this fire stoked up. It's nearly gone out. So it's a bit of a slimmer's dinner, but then I do need to slim. Cool, that's really good. That's one of the best campfire dinners I've done for a while. That chicken is spot on. Nice crunchy bits of onion. Yeah, that's bloody lovely, that is. I'm really pleased with that. I'll give you a score when I finished it. So I really enjoyed that kebab. It was good. Could have done with a pita bread to go with it though, and maybe some sauce of some sort, like a bit of a chili sauce. Would have just spiced things up a little bit. As it was, I think I'll give that 7.5 out of 10. Just a bit better than the 7. So I'm going to enjoy my last ghost ship and the fire. It's getting quite late now, it's probably about 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's been a good evening so far. I've got some peanut treats. Well, they used to be called peanut treats. They're called, what are they called now? M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms for a little sweet treat. I bloody love them. Really nice. So it's getting too dark to film, so we'll call it a day, and I'll say good night. See you in the morning. Morning campers, 7 AM, time to get up. It's not raining, what a bonus. Let's get this fire stoked up. Look at that, perfectly toasted. It's what you call a proper bacon roll. Always tastes better in the woods. Look it. Oh, lovely. Amazing. You can't buy a roll like that out, can you? The cafe won't put such love and care into it. Well, that was bloody lovely, that bacon roll. That's a solid 8.5 out of 10. You can't get much better than that, can you? Would have been nice to have some butter on it, melted into the toast. That would have given it another half a point. Still, I've had my coffee. It's just a little chill before packing up. Shame, got to pack up. One day I'll do a 2-day camp, so I don't have to pack up and go home. But I've got stuff to do, so I need to get back. So if you've watched this far, thanks very much, I appreciate it. This is what I love doing, if you didn't know that. When I started this channel, really it's what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be a wild camping channel. But it's morphed into Super Cub Adventures, which is okay. I still like that as well. Got to try and combine the two. So the next camp you'll see will probably be a hot tent camp. I'll get the Cub out or the XR. We'll go down to Laysdown onto the that nice beach there where I did the cookout that time. You've seen that before, and I've been there a few times. It's an idyllic spot, nice and quiet. Don't get too many yobbos down there. Not this time of year anyway. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be really good. Yep, a hot tent camp. Needed to get a bit colder first because it's quite mild. I've had to take my little gilet off with a fire and that as well. I was getting too hot. Wouldn't believe it. For the end of November. Haven't forgotten anything. All nice and tidy. Got me rubbish. I've left a little bit of firewood there, covered up, sort of, for the next camp. So I will bid you goodbye and see you on the next one.